So, um, there's two contemporary songs that have just captured my heart. That, I kept looking through all of my old hymns and everything of what really, really described what I wanted to say. And the more I looked, they all say it because they're all talking about Jesus. But these two contemporary songs, I was going to write them out and do what you did and pass them out, but I didn't. So what I would like for y'all to do is, in your time, look up on YouTube the goodness of God. That song just touches my heart. The other one that really, really fits what I think I'm going to say today is Thrive. That we were made for so much more than ordinary lives. We were made to thrive. And those two songs really hit my heart of what my relationship is with Jesus. So, after John called, it was like, we always have preachers, we have cemetery, we have genealogy. What do I have to offer? And so as I prayed about it, my real thought was, what would these people say to everybody today? What are they passing down to us? And when I say these people, I'm talking about anybody that has touched our life. My parents aren't buried here. So anybody that has touched our life, what would they say to us today? When they left this earth, what did they take with them? Not the things that are inheritance. The only inheritance they gave us was their faith. And I am so thankful that this has gone down from generation to generation. And so I kind of titled my thing here of what's my inheritance and what is my story. And so as I was thinking about all the people who have touched my life, I come from a long line of pack rats. My house is full of 100-year-old stuff. And through all of those, I'm 87 years old, so it's not going to be long before I'm going to be laying over here, resting beside Wendell. And so I've looked back and I'm thinking, okay, and I've been talking to the kids about, I need to y'all tell me what you want and all of this. And so as I look at it, I look at this as things. I can't take my things with me. They didn't take things with them. So things are not important. I inherited land. Wendell inherited land. And I'm thankful for that inheritance that has come down. But that's not what is important. And we inherited stories. There are so many stories over here that we have had that have been passed down. That's an inheritance. That's an inheritance that we can keep, because those 100-year-old things, I broke something the other day and it was like, oh no. But things are not important. So as I kept praying about it, I thought, I'm not a preacher or whatever. So what do I have? I can only tell you my walk with Jesus. So that's what and I get very emotional when I talk about something that is so deeply personal to me. And the kids singing deep and wide, deep, deep, deep relationship with the Lord is what He wants. It's not what we want. He desires that relationship with us, and He wants us to grow and learn all about Him. We got Google, and there is everything in the world on Google, I'm finding out. But what is it that is important? It's His Word. It's His life. It's His life living in my heart. And He lives in my heart. And that's really what He is, wanting that personal, deep relationship with every one of us. That's the most important thing, because when we are over here, when our time comes, what are we going to be taking with us except that relationship? If we can't live with Jesus here on earth, then why would we want to spend eternity with Him? So Bonnie Sibley told me one time that she had, when she was little, she talked to Papa, who is John Coleman II, and she talked to Papa and said, "Oh, Papa, I wish I had your faith." Boy, he got upset with her, and he said, "Don't you ever say that again." And she looked at him and he said, "Every person's faith is grown by their seeking their own walk. And it is their personal seek and find and everything to grow their own faith." And so it took her back, and she told me about this, and it has stuck with me. And it kind of reminds me of the new thing now, God has no grandchildren. That's what's being said, that we come to Jesus by ourselves. And I really liked what she said. It helped me.
Yeah, Jackie, let me move you up into the shade.
Oh.